So today I'm basically going to be showing you better driving and parking tips and stuff like that. So let's get into the video. When you're just driving around, let's say I want to park here at McDonald's or whatever. So I'm just driving around, I find a parking spot I want to go to. Just a tip that works with pretty much all, what is on the roof? Jeez. That works with all games. Well, all driving games like this. And if you can move your camera, make a 360-degree camera. So basically just put your camera up at the top. It makes your parking job look way easier and better. And there I am, I'm parked. And then let me try without that. And let me show you how different it is. So I'm just pulling into McDonald's. I want to park. Now I just park over here-ish, I think. Yeah, that's about right. Do you see this, guys? You can't see how much space is in front of you. See, I left way too much space. The back, stuff like that. It's just, it's still lined up pretty well, but yeah. You should know what I mean. Crazy happens. Oh, I'm floating. Nice. And so I can't really control the time or anything because I'm not an admin or anything like that. So the second driving tip, yeah, you can still see, okay? The second driving tip is when you're turning out of places, don't turn like this. Now you're probably thinking, what's wrong with that? I did the turn perfectly. That's completely wrong. You don't turn like that. And the reason of that is, let me go back over. If you're if there was a car right there and I was turning, I would not, yeah, see, right there. If I sped up a little before, I would have slammed right into that person. So the way you do want to turn is maybe move your camera out a bit, look over that way, use your indicator, obviously, and then just turn. It's as easy as that. This is basically a few tips to avoid police, so I guarantee you won't get pulled over as much if you follow all these tips. On the highway, well, the thing where the speed limit says 55 miles per hour or whatever, but in roleplay servers it's changed. When you get on, do not absolutely floor it and go like this. You don't go, hold on, I need fast car. When getting on the highway, you don't go like I mean, you can do launch control if you're fancy, but you don't go like that. You see that? You don't go like this. That's not how you go. I mean, if you're doing tests or something, it's fine, but especially in a roleplay server, you don't go full speed. Maybe something a little more calm like this would be good. I really do think 55 is kind of slow, so sometimes I nudge it up to 60 or 65 or something. So yeah, stay away from supercars. This pretty much includes anything that's sports game pass that's over 75,000, let's say. So you can see, I'm just driving my Jeep. it has pretty nice handling and stuff. Going to this crazy spawn because I'm not in a roleplay server or anything. What is that magic? Yeah, okay. You do your own thing, I do mine. So stay away from supercars. So like, let me just give an example. So I'll pull onto the highway and try my best. You can see I'm driving a fairly cheap car that has nice handling, so I did that pretty well, right? And now I'm just on the highway cruising. But then let me redo that with a supercar. What's that guy doing? This is why I wish I was, well, this is why I wish my private server was working. Because it got stuck on the loading screen thing and I was waiting for like an hour. So then let me re-demonstrate what I did with a supercar and show you how much harder it is to master that turn. You can see I already hit the curb and it has way too much oversteer right there. And then if I try and accelerate, jeez, I didn't even realize I was going like 80. Now I'm on. Do you guys see how much harder that was to get on with my Bugatti? So yeah, just stay away from supercars. I've tested this in many other supercars too. And this doesn't include some supercars. Like this, I'd definitely count it as a supercar. Dodge Charger. Like SFP Fury thing. You can still do stuff like this. Like, really just stay away from supercars because they have horrible handling usually.